Good morning, guys. Jen here from How Jen Does It. I thought I would share what I ate today and show you how I make everything. I literally get coffee pretty much the minute I wake up, so I head straight to the coffee maker and make a cup of coffee. I like to add unsweetened vanilla almond milk to my coffee. I need my coffee, but I also need to hydrate myself in the morning, so I get a big glass of water. These mason jars are 32 ounces each, and I drink 4 of these a day, which means I drink a gallon of water a day. Everyone is different, but I feel like this is a really good amount for me. I like to add lemon slices to my water. Lime is also good, and pineapple is really good. You can play around with adding lots of different things to your water, cucumber, strawberries, mint, whatever you like, but it just makes the water more refreshing, I think, and tastes better. So I just have coffee and water for the first couple of hours that I'm awake, and then I will have breakfast pretty much right before I leave to go to the gym. So I am having this 310 shake. I've talked about 310 nutrition lots of times. I've been using it for almost a year now, and I have it pretty much every day, but I am partnering with 310 Nutrition for this video. I am a customer though, and definitely enjoy their shakes. What I like about 310 Nutrition is that you get a lot of the nutrients that your body needs without any artificial ingredients. There's a good amount of protein, there are probiotics, and there's only 90 calories in the mix. You can mix it with water and ice like I do, or you can use almond milk, cashew milk, coconut milk, regular milk, whatever you prefer. It's just really great. I love the different flavors. The coconut is so good, and I just added a full banana and about half a cup of pineapple, and it makes a good amount, so it's enough to keep you full for a long time without feeling stuffed. You know, I like to have it before I go to the gym, and I don't want to be stuffed. Like I said, I've been using 310 Nutrition since the summer, and they have a great offer for my viewers. You can get the starter kit for 70% off. The starter kit includes everything shown here, as well as several other products to try. And I really like the starter kit because you get several different flavors of the shake mix to try out. And then you get a larger bag, which is 14 servings, and the shaker cup. So it's a great way to start out to see the different products and what you like. You can use my link, which is in the description box below, to get this kit for $39, which is a great deal. A lot of times for lunch, I have a huge salad, and I've shared lots of different salads in different videos, but this is also one of my favorite things to eat for lunch, and I'm going to show you how to make it. So I have 2 sweet potatoes. They're not huge sweet potatoes, and that cutting board is a small one, so it's kind of hard to tell how big they are, but they're smaller sweet potatoes. So I sliced those and put them on a baking sheet with parchment paper. That just makes cleanup really easy. I sprayed them with a little olive oil. If you don't have a sprayer, you can just add a little olive oil. You don't need a ton. And I also added chili lime seasoning, some salt, and cayenne pepper. If you don't have chili lime seasoning, you could do cumin and cayenne pepper. You can really play around with the flavors that you like. I tend to like a lot of flavor, and I like spicy food, so the cayenne is really delicious. So I am popping these in the oven. The oven is at 420 degrees. I just got out of the shower, and I bake them for about 30 minutes. It kind of depends on how crispy you want them. I like mine to get a little crispy. You can see here that some of the thinner pieces are a little crispy, and that's the way I like it. If you don't want them quite as crispy, you can do 20-25 minutes just to make sure they're cooked through. So I put them in a huge bowl, and I like to add feta cheese, cilantro, and jalapeno pepper. This is so good. I love this combination. I love feta cheese and I love cilantro. If you don't like those things, you don't have to add that. The sweet potatoes are really great roasted with some seasoning, but this just kicks it up to a whole new level, and it's really good and really filling. So this keeps me full for a while. A lot of times in the late afternoon, right around the time I need to start dinner, I get pretty hungry, but I don't want to go into the kitchen while I'm really hungry and be making dinner and just grab whatever because I'm hungry. So I've learned that I need to have a snack at this time. We're all different, but that's my time that I need to make sure I have a snack. A lot of times I will have a smoothie. I've talked about that before. Or I will have another 310 shake. This day I was pretty busy, so I had a bowl of pineapple. It's so great to have fresh fruit already prepared in your fridge, or something healthy that is really easy to grab, so that when you find you are really hungry, you're not tempted to just grab something out of convenience. You want to make that healthy food really convenient too. This is what I made for dinner tonight. I'm going to show you how I make everything, especially the stovetop mac and cheese. I get asked to show how to make this or for the recipe all the time, but it's really simple and I don't really have a recipe, so I made sure to measure everything so I could let you all know. I do have a mac and cheese recipe that is delicious. It has 3 different kinds of cheese and breadcrumbs and even bacon sprinkled on top. It is really good, but this one is just simple for a side dish and it's really good too, so I'll show you how to make that. So first we're going to grill some boneless, skinless chicken breast. John actually is the griller. I just sprinkled them with salt and pepper, and we're using this sweet and spicy barbecue sauce. So I have a pack of, like 6 chicken thighs. I usually just eat one of them. And then I am steaming some broccoli. I have a vegetable and rice steamer. So just put that in while everything else is cooking. Now for the mac and cheese, I have some water boiling on the stovetop, and I am adding 2 cups of pasta. You can use whatever kind of pasta you have on hand or that you like. I am using some gluten-free macaroni that has ridges. I really like that for mac and cheese because it doesn't get mushy. And the way that I eat, I try to eat grains just 1 time a day. And because I have, a 21-year-old and an 18-year-old son, I will usually eat them at dinner time, but sometimes if I'm not going to, I'll have like gluten-free toast with something or a little bit of grains at lunchtime. That just works really well for me and my body. It helps me to stay fit and toned and not gain any weight. So I am just continuing with the mac and cheese here. So in the same pot, I added about 2 tablespoons of butter and then probably a half a cup of milk and then salt to taste. You really need the salt. It just makes it really good. So I just have this over medium heat and I'm just stirring it until the butter melts, and then I'm going to add the cheese. If you have cheddar, that's great. I had Colby Jack, which is still yummy, so I have some shredded cheese. I had 1 1/3 cup, but I ended up adding more, so about 2 cups of cheese will be great. And then just stir that in until it gets nice and creamy. Once the cheese is melted and the sauce is really nice and creamy, you can go ahead and add your drained pasta. here are the chicken thighs that John grilled and brushed with barbecue sauce. They look really good. And here is our dinner. So for the broccoli, I just steamed it and then added a little bit of butter, salt, and pepper. Just a quick reminder about the 310 nutrition deal. I will have the link in my description box below for you to check it out, but you get the whole starter kit for only $39. I would not recommend 310 Nutrition if I did not use it myself. And like I mentioned, I have been using it since the summer, so almost a full year now. I get contacted by tons of brands. A lot of them are in the diet and weight loss categories, and I would not recommend something that I don't use myself. What I really like about 310 Nutrition is that they don't have all kinds of crazy ingredients. It's actually nutritious, it tastes really good, and there's no sugar. Those were things that were important to me. They're also gluten-free. I have to eat gluten-free, so that's another thing. I really like the toasted coconut, the mocha, the salted caramel. All the flavors are really good, but those are my favorite. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope it gave you some meal ideas. Let me know if you give any of these a try.